What's up, guys, and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 4 tips on how to journal effectively and efficiently in 2022. And with that being said, let's go right ahead and get started. Alright guys, so before I get into the tips, I do want to kind of give you guys my reasoning behind why I love to journal. And the reason why I love to journal is because it's therapeutic for me. It's a way for me to talk to God. It's a way for me to talk about my feelings. It's a way for me to talk about my day. And all in all, it's kind of like a outlet for me to just kind of express everything I'm feeling and going through and talk about my goals and things like that. But that's just many reasons why I love to journal. I've been journaling since 2017, 2018 ish. I grew a passion for writing in college, so naturally journaling for me is just, it comes natural. Moving on, the first tip on how to journal effectively and efficiently in 2022 is to be intentional about journaling. Now, obviously journaling isn't for everyone, but this video is specifically for you all who love to journal or want to journal. But you want to just kind of get in a habit of wanting to journal. You have to be intentional about doing it. Like, pick a time out of your day that you feel will be a perfect time for you to journal. I used to do it twice a day, in the morning and at night, but I only do it now at night because it's easier for me to focus at night and I don't have anyone interrupting me. But you can kind of choose whichever time during your day that you have free time to do it, and just do it. You can start by writing half a page. You can start by writing one full page. Whatever you feel makes you comfortable, just do it. For me, I like to write at least 2 pages when I journal, but that's just my preference because for each page I write, I talk about different things. But like I said, start off slow and then ease your way into doing it. Now, the next tip on how to journal effectively and efficiently in 2022 is to find a journal that inspires you to write. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I love pretty designed journals. At first, I didn't really care about like how the journal looked. I just wanted to kind of write as a way for me to just let everything out of my brain. It was kind of like a brain dump for me in the beginning when I used to journal. But now when I journal, I love to write in a journal that's inspiring and that's just pretty. Now, here's a couple of journals that I bought. This is one of them. This is my newest journal I picked up from Walmart. It's actually smaller than what I would usually prefer, but it's been doing the job so far. This is a journal I picked up from Amazon, and it says, "The best is yet to come." And I really love that quote because when I journal, I kind of like to talk about my goals. So when I look at before I open in my journal, I read this quote, "The best is yet to come," and it just makes me feel even more inspired to talk about whatever it is on my mind. But I actually already went ahead and used this one. And then this is the newest one I bought. And it just says notebook, but it's designed really nice. But I showed you guys those journal as an example of what I mean to buy a journal that inspires you. Now, this might just be a preference for me, but I definitely feel like when you have a journal that inspires you to write, then you will just kind of start writing and you won't feel like you're forcing it in a sense. But you guys definitely don't have to do this. You can skip this part. You can just get a regular composition notebook, a regular notebook, and call it a day. But I feel if you get a journal that inspired you to write, then you're more than likely going to start writing eventually. My next tip on how to journal effectively in 2022 is to stop thinking of journaling as like an essay that you have to write. For me, when I journal, I like to just talk about how I feel. I like to talk about my day. I like to talk about scriptures or devotionals that I read. Whatever comes to my mind or whatever I feel is on my heart, I just write. It's basically me putting my thoughts on paper, and that's what journaling should be like for you as well. You don't want to make journaling feel like work, because it isn't. It's just something that's supposed to be a way for you to just kind of let everything out, get all those thoughts and feelings out of your mind and just put it on paper. But you definitely just want to treat journaling as something that's an outlet for you and that's therapeutic for you, don't make it seem like extra work that you have to throw on your plate. When you do that, you're more than likely not going to want to journal. So just think of it as an outlet and just write whatever comes to your mind, write what's on your heart. But my last and final tip on how to journal effectively and efficiently in 2022 is to just do it. Kind of ties back to being intentional about doing it. Obviously, when it comes to starting something new, you just have to do it. You can't make any excuses about it. You just kind of have to do it. Like I said, start slow. You don't have to write a full page. You can write half a page. Journaling is something that's supposed to be therapeutic and an outlet for you to just write down whatever is in your mind, thoughts or feelings. And yeah, you just want to just do it. For me, since 2022 started, I probably missed one day of journaling, and the reason for that is because it was literally the night of my daughter's birthday. I had stayed up to I woke up at 4 in the morning to decorate our house for her party. So you can imagine how tired I was that night, and I completely forgot to write in my journal. But nonetheless, we're not making excuses for 2022. If you want to journal, just do it. It's the same thing with anything else that you want to start new in your life. If you want to do it, do it. Start it and don't make any excuses about it. But that pretty much concludes this video. If you guys enjoyed these tips, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this and more lifestyle content. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and tell me your thoughts on this video, and also share some advice on how you like to journal. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.